guys, May here, and today I am finally doing a updated Kpop Photocard collection, and I am so excited because it's been way too long. So yes, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. I will discuss trades and sales at the end of this video. I have a lot of things to trade and sell, so hopefully you guys are interested in that. But yes, first we're just gonna go through my collection. I have 4 binders now, including my trade binder. I used to have 3. I had 3 in my last update. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I have my Ults binder, I have my girl group binder, and my boy group binder now. So actually, boy ult binder. So that's what this is, my boy ult binder, and that is because all 3 of my boy ultimates have so many cards, like so many photo cards. So this is a 3-inch 3-ring binder. I just bought it at Staples, which is a office supply store. So yeah, nowhere special. So I still keep some supplies over here, and I also use a cover sheet to start each group or section of groups, and that is just because I like to have some sort of protection the world for my photo cards. So yes, I've already done a Kpop Photocard supplies video, so I'll go ahead and link that up above right now if you want to check that out. And yeah, we start off with Donghan. He is my ultimate male bias, so I have a lot of his photo cards. I'm not going to go through and say which card is from which album. If you are really interested in that and need to know, go ahead and link the time down below and then what pocket number it's in. So this is 1, this is 4, and this is 7. So yeah, and I will be happy to answer. And then these are the play cards. I'm not very far on this. And the replay cards, also not very far on this. And these are the postcards. I am collecting all of the postcards for this, so I have cues, but I will also need rilks eventually. And then these are just larger cards. And then these are just Super Junior photo cards. I've shown these many times before. I've had these like this for a long time. These are from the SFS Japanese release. And then these are just random cards. Then I have some KRY, and then there's a couple of double magic cards down there. I was gonna say these are all Q-Yun. They're not all Q-Yun, but pretty close. We have some more cards, and then I just have some horizontal cards here. These are fan made, they're not official. Okay, and then we start Infinite, so I've shown these before. Paradise set. Second Invasion, horizontal group cards, and then my Wooyeon photo cards, and my Sungyeol photo cards. So I still need Wooyeon's top seed photo cards. I have not gotten those yet. And then Wooyeon subunit solo photo cards, still missing Right A. Bane of my existence. Oh my gosh, makes me so sad. If you have Right A, I kid you not, I am like very much looking for that photo card. And then my Sungyeol subunit cards. He does not have a solo album. And then these are just other Infinite photo cards. And as you can see, I put my Hoya solo album cards with my Infinite cards. I don't care. He is an Infinite member. I respect his decision to leave, but I will still keep his stuff with my Infinite collection because it would feel very weird not to. And then my Man in Love postcards, Man in Love Japanese postcards, Destiny postcards, and then some random stuff from Sungwoo's first full-length album, 10 Stories, my Be Back cards, and my She's Back card. And then these are the Rally 3 official photo card set. have them in order of members in age, and then I have subunit and like group cards at the end. And then these are my real date cards. And then we have Monsta X, so I start off with my 1O solo cards. 1O is the only member that I collect his photo cards for, because I just can't do it with Monsta X. So these are all of his solo cards. This is a freebie I got when I bought these two. These are Second World Tour cards. But yeah, I'm still missing one card from that. Oh my gosh. And then this is just for future. This is so that the next time they release anything, I don't have to go look for a page. I have a page ready. And then these are the subunit cards from the Code and the Connect. I just have it like continuous. So I have a ton of work to do on the Connect, as you can see. And then these are the Connect group cards. I didn't mean to collect all 4, but it just kind of happened. And yeah, so these are for future group cards. Yeah, because you got a group card in every album. And yeah, and then these are my Japanese photo cards for 1O. Then I have larger things. So these, the beautiful sets, I'm still missing 2 of those. They're just annoying. I don't want to spend money on them. And then these are the stickers from Shine Forever. And then I have all 7 beautiful message cards because I had 4 of them, so I had to collect all of them. And then I have Wano's the Connect. That thing. There were so many random things in that album. I can't remember the official name for all of them. Yeah, and then I have his poster from Shine Forever in here. This is the pre-release, or the piece postcard that was released with the album. It's very large, so I don't know where to put it. And then I just have extra sleeves back here because they're ultimates and you never know when they're going to release something else and you're going to need more sleeves. So I just like to keep a couple back there just to prepare myself. And that is it for my ultimate boy group binder. So hopefully now you can see why I don't have a Big and After School in here too, because their collections just don't match up to Super Junior and Infinite. I don't know what it is about my girls, but they just don't have as large of collections. So this is my boy groups binder, but if you have been around for a while, you definitely recognize this. So open it up and we start off with purple, which is for BTS. I didn't even know that was BTS's like color when I chose this. I just thought it would look good with BTS, and then somebody in my last photo card collection video was like, that's BTS's color, like that's actually their color, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So I collect Seokjin from BTS. Obviously I have some cards missing, especially from the Love Yourself series, and then I have my 2 from her, and so the other 2 will go here, and then I'm gonna have to go onto the next page for their next release because I assume there's 4 photo cards in that as well. And then these are my group cards that I own. Some larger cards. Throwback to when they used to do cards this size literally all the time. Does anyone remember that? And I keep a bunch of extra stuff from their first couple albums in here, and I always need to put it back in those albums, and I just haven't done it yet. So this green is for Vixx. I collect Hyuk, and I do own Ravi's solo release, and I bought Leo's, so I will keep whatever photo cards I get in those albums. But I'm doing pretty good with Hyuk. I just need his red version of Vixx and his Chained Up Freedom photo card. And there's one more. I need his Hide insert. But besides that, I'm all caught up on Hyuk and his photo. I think that's it. Maybe. And then, just like BTS, I have some random extra stuff in here. I've been collecting Vixx for like ever, same amount of time I've been collecting BTS basically. So, yes. My contracts, and the Vixx, and then the Shangri-La inserts. This is for BAP, so I have the 6th set from their Taiwanese release of One Shot. This is not from the Korean release. And then I have all of Jungkook's photo cards because I collect them. And I'm missing a couple. So I'm gonna try to finish those. I'm missing his Rose postcard version A. And yep, orange is also for SHINee. So for SHINee, I collect Minho's photo cards, and then I also collect Jonghyun's solo releases. So I keep whatever photo cards I pull in those. So yes. So I'm a little behind on SHINee because I don't have any of Minho's from the Story of Light. And then I do have the group cards that I pulled in all 3 albums though, because I think they're super cute and I wanted to keep them. Of course, now I'm noticing that they're out of order, so I will fix that. And then I have Cross Jean. So I have all of the pre-order cards. And I collect Youngsuk's photo cards, and I really only do it from Black and White onwards because getting his older photo cards is like really hard. So I'm just missing his white normal photo card and his other 0 photo card. Now I have Daewon. I haven't put the UNB stuff in here yet just because I'm still trading and stuff. So yes, I'm waiting for that all to be good before I organize that. And then for GOT7, I collect Youngjae. And my goal for Youngjae, because GOT7 have so many random things, is just 1 photo card per release. But as you can see, I do have a couple that are from the same release. And then I collect whatever JJ Project stuff I get in my albums, because I like them both equally. So yeah, this is my larger Youngjae stuff. And then I haven't decided if I want to keep Samuel in here yet. I did this when he released his first album, but I haven't decided if I want to keep his photo cards in the binder. I don't know. And then I have 17. I collect S.Coups and all of his little unit cards that some releases have. So yes, very behind on this as well. I don't have any photo cards from my July albums in here because those are still in my albums until I do my video for that. And for these postcards, I collect for like larger things. If I get multiple of them, I collect S.Coups and then Dino, Donghan, and Joshua because they're my second biases. And then these things that would never go back in my 17 karat album. So I did try again, like maybe a couple months ago to put them back, and it ended terribly. And I have these inserts from Teenage. I'm still missing Dino's, but I'm happy with those right now. Golden Child. So I'm very behind on them as well. Not doing great, but I do have all of their stuff from their first release, so progress is being made. And then these were from somebody I traded with. They gave me some of Sungyoon's cards from their season's greetings, and they're so cute. And then I have 101. 101, I collect Jaehwan and Jisung from the first release, and then onwards I just collect Jaehwan. So this is my progress from that. They release things so fast, so yeah. And then I collect Becco from New East and New East W. So yes, I used to own all of his photo cards, and then a couple years ago I decided I didn't want to collect them anymore, and I regret selling all of those cards a lot. And then I have my 2 Stray Kids cards. I collect Woojin from Stray Kids, at least for right now, until JYP goes crazy with them, and then I'll have to edit just like I did with GOT7. And I collect Donghan stuff, but it's not all in here yet. I don't have a lot of Donghan stuff. And then I'm still trying to decide if I want to collect Victon or not, so that's why these are still here. And then from day 6 I collect Wonpil, so yes, still have a lot of work to do on that. And then I have this from my Win DVD. I don't know, I like it, so that's my boy group binder. Now we will go on to my girl group binder. So my girl group binder is new. It's not as big as my boy group binder, so it also has a bunch of trades in it because, yeah, I needed more room for trades. Starting off with After School. I have all the profiles. Lizzie's is slightly larger than the rest of them, which is really annoying. And all the way through Khan, and then I collect Reina's photo cards. I haven't done a lot of work on this. So, yep. And now I have some individual Reina cards. I have I.O.I's from After School Red because she was my After School Red bias. And yes. Then I have Balmy, who I'm like embarrassed to show you this because it's so bad. Like my Korean collection for her is awful. Like I haven't even labeled all these yet. My Japanese collection, however, is very, very nice. So that's nice. And then I have these Pink Glove photo cards. And then I buy Eunji's solo albums. And I have like a random Japanese card from her too. Then I have Lovelies. I collect K and Yan, which is a struggle always. Anyone who's not infinite for Woollim, I like struggle to collect them. It's so bad. Then I have I.O.I, who I collect Minna for. I don't collect a lot of their older stuff because I got into them kind of later. So a lot of their older photo cards are really hard to find, but I do collect what I can. And then I have Wendy from Red Velvet, who I'm behind on. And then this is for their upcoming release. And then I have GFRIEND's photo cards. I collect at least one Yuju per release. Then I collect Cherry from Luna, Nayoung from Gugudan and Gugudan Semina. And for Pristin, I collect Onu and Seungyeon, a little behind. And for Pristin V, I collect Onu. And then these are where my trades and sales start. So these aren't really in any particular order. I am going to put my spreadsheet down below, which will be completely updated as of everything that I own when you see this video, and I'm going to try to keep it updated. So there's really no order to this, but I'm not going to say a whole lot, and then we'll go into my sale binder. But if you do want to trade with me, it is best to, or buy from me, it is best to message me on Instagram or Twitter, because if you try to comment on YouTube, I'm just going to tell you to do that. My Instagram and Twitter are the exact same as my YouTube name, so you can just look me up that way. And for larger things, I really try to like to be in the United States. For smaller cards, like these 9-pocket ones, it can be international, but I prefer for us to trade multiple things just so it's worth both of our shipping costs. But yes, you can message me and we can discuss. But for bigger things or CD plates or for bigger things only in the US. And I will have a list of what I'm looking for too in that spreadsheet. So yeah, let me get my trade and sale binder. Oh, these are, I should go through these. These are the postcard sets from Director's Cut. I have Hoshi. I believe this one's Dino. No, it's Wonu. I don't know why I thought it was Dino. It's Wonu. And then this is my trusty old trade and sale binder I've had for literally ever. I know these binders are a mess. That's why I need to like sell and trade this stuff, because it's a whole mess. And then these are Ken and Robbie. And yes, that is it for my updated photo card collection. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you guys have been requesting it for so long, and I'm sorry it took me so long to do, but as you can see, I have a ton of cards that I need to keep organized, and it's very easy for them to become unorganized. So yes, if you would like to trade or buy from me, do go ahead and message me on either Instagram or Twitter, and we can definitely chat there. I would say give me about 24 hours to respond to you, because I am a real life working human being, and I'm never on my phone at work. So yes, thank you so much again for watching this video. And if you want to see what else I have coming album-wise, go ahead and look in the description box down below, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!